scroll to the end. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Hi guys. Hi guys. Hi guys. What is it doing? What is it doing? No clue. Absolutely no clue. But I'm done fucking with it. I'll tell you that. Oh, no, I'm not worried about that. Let me just change the fucking name, bitch. Hot damn, man. Mm-mm-mm-mm. What have you guys been up to? How's everybody? How is everybody? You can know. Whatever. What the fuck ever. How's everybody been? How's everybody been? You are leaving, buddy. You are leaving, buddy. What you guys been up to? Hi. You ready to chat and chill and chat? Been sitting a lot today. Well, technically, I've not been sitting a lot today. I guess I wish I was sitting a lot today. I've been going all day long. What you guys been doing? How is everybody? I need to pull up my chat. Oh no. Oh yeah, I forgot I didn't turn that one on. And I need to turn my music on because I don't have it on, which should be a fucking crime. I'm fucking amazing, Chase. How are you? You good? Nice. I'm glad. What you been doing? How's your Thursday? Hi, Lucifer. Well, John, you would absolutely be wrong. I didn't get to go to Louder Than Life. Hi, man. I look good on the back of your Harley Davidson. Honey, you would look good riding bitch for me. Okay? Okay? Whew. I thought I already had this one up, but apparently I don't. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We still don't have music on. What are you doing, Zeno? Hi. Thanks, Chase. Thanks, man. Hi, Johnny. Yeah, this is my secondary homeless look. You know, I'm going with the all natural, barely any makeup on. I just put a little bit of eyeliner, a little bit of mascara, and we went with it. You know, some days that's what you got. Some days that's what you got. Oh shit! What did I do? I don't even know. I don't even know. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get my stuff up and running. Hi, everybody on Pump that's not saying anything to me. What you guys been doing? What are you doing? How's your day? What you been doing on this Thursday? Did you guys do anything exciting? My hair is crazy today. Hi, Mohammed. Hi, Yossi. What is your second language? My first language is English. I know a tiny bit of Spanish, but not enough to say I know Spanish. And I know a tiny bit of Eastern Band Cherokee, but not enough to say I know the language fluently in any fashion. So, creator, but I am learning. So, I forgot what I was going to put on the rest of my title. Well, shit. Ugh. Mm. Why don't it show me my typical ones anymore? It used to give me suggestions. I haven't streamed in 5 days and my brain is mush. I haven't streamed in 5 days because all my stuff broke. My phone literally completely shattered. I haven't had a phone for like 4 or 5 days. But I got one yesterday. It works now, so we're good. I just hit 1K likes. It's because you're amazing, Chase. What's your second language, Muhammad? What surprise? What are you talking about? I'm fucking amazing, Zeno. How are you? Hi, Michael. I'm fucking glad to be back too. I was touring up in Ohio, so I've been doing a lot of in person. Thanks, Aunt. I love roses. I was touring up in Ohio, so I was up there for the weekend, and then my phone actually broke while I was in Ohio. So because I had all kinds of stuff, like I was literally, I didn't have time. I didn't have time. So yeah, but we're back on track now. Thanks, Michael. This is my secondary homeless look. Um, yeah, I completely forgot what I was going to type. We're just going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. I'm just going to take that and run with it. Why is that capitalized? I didn't capitalize that. Hold on, guys. I'll get back to you, I promise. I got to get my app started on this platform. Where'd my chat go? Hi, backyard. How are you? I'm fucking amazing. Hi, Pablito. Pablito, if you want to make a request, you should come to one of my platforms and send me something fucking nice. Other than that, you do not get to make fucking requests. Okay? Okay? Crack or crystal? Neither. I prefer cardio. Can't say the same for you. That's all the humiliation you're getting for free, bitch. You love my energy and my style. Thanks, Kevin. I'm I'm polarizing. So I'm glad you're in the queendom and you loving it. What'd you do today, Michael? Aunt, you're such a good boy. Such a good boy. Hi, Half. How are you? Ubba. Ryan, I am homeless tonight. Like I enjoy that you think I'm very attractive tonight. Imagine what I look like whenever I try. Hail to the queen. You fucking right, Rick. What are you doing? How's your day? What'd you do today? Hi, Ricky. Cool. Let me get back up. Tired. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm catching up on chat, guys. I got lots going on. And I have no bitch under my desk to entertain me while I have it all going on. What'd you do today, Brian? A rose. Hi, Mando. How's your day? What you been doing? I need to pull up that stream so I can see the notifications. I don't know why these platforms never show me notifications. Whenever I'm streaming on multiple platforms at once, for some reason, it only sends like half the shit. So I switched over to StreamYard thinking, maybe it's a little bit better because I'd used my other platform for many years, but this one doesn't show me all the notifications either. Like it doesn't even show me all the viewers. So I haven't found anything that meets my standards. And it's fucking annoying. Cool guy, cool guy. What are you doing? I see you having a nice day already. Nice night, whatever the fuck, wherever the fuck you are in the world. Pablito, queen, make me your slave, please. First of all, that's earned. Second, it's not cheap. What kind you got, cool? What kind you got? You worked for 5 hours, Ryan? What do you do for work? Keep running it up, Miles. I like when good boys do my bidding. I like whenever you take the time to let people know how much you love my fucking room. How it's your fucking favorite. So much so that you engage regularly. Type in the chat letting people know that you like to interact with me. And then you stay in here being a good little boy talking to me. So you give me a view too. Look at you. Who knew you could be a good boy? Hi, Ryan. Retail? Well, I didn't know you worked in retail. That's cool. Milad, I'm going to tell you right now. First of all, that is not possible on this platform. Second, there are other platforms that are for that. Third, it doesn't sound like you deserve any. Okay, so stop being a broke ass, cheap ass, and go find the shit. Okay, okay. Still making content. Yeah, Pablito. I'm trying to get my channels back up and running over there. I haven't been over there in a while. If you go look at my videos over there, you'll see that it's been quite a bit since I posted over there. Um, it was like a compound issue, but we are getting back on track. I actually was inquiring about uh, collaborations, so that's in the works. What have you been doing? How long you been following my shit, Pablito? Because you don't talk to me. Not enough for me to know you. Legendary. Thank you. See, the problem is people like him see my muscles and they get intimidated because I'm too hot, too fucking amazing. And they consider me to be like promiscuous or something, but I would never consider in a million years even talking to them, let alone letting them touch me. So people like him get very offended. Yeah, yeah. You're waiting for the new. You've been watching my content for 4 years. Nice, nice. Listen, it's a grown ass shit up in this bitch backyard. It's a grown ass shit. You ain't a motherfucking adult having a conversation. You don't need to be having one in here. If you are below 19, okay, okay, you need to get the fuck out. Okay, so see yourself out. See yourself out. Hi, Mark. What's the UK looking like? Up, 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 up. I'm getting called back up, guys. Hold on. I am Ricky. I am so fucking glad I've been putting on weight. Like I was telling you guys last time, okay? It took me a while, but I have gained the weight that I've been trying to gain. So you can notice in my photos that I posted, um, I used to be a lot thinner because of the issues I have with food, but now look at this weight thickening back up, getting back where I need to be. You just wait. You just wait. We're gonna pop off. We're gonna pop off. Hi, Cedric. How are you today? Tim from Canada. Hello. You look wild. Love it. Well, I don't consider myself wild. I consider myself eccentric and not domesticated. Mm, mm. Suspension. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why is your chair vibrating? Because my leg is. I do the leg shit with the bouncy shit with my leg. So everything bounces. I know. I know. Listen, my phone broke and I've been in Ohio, so I haven't been here. I haven't been anywhere. Thanks, Trav. I love flowers. Cedric, you're from Louisiana. How's the weather down there? It's been raining up here in Kentucky. Like, it's vibrating a lot. Devastated because I'm vibrating a lot. Bye. I know. I've seen that legendary. That's why I said thanks. Um, problem with a lot of people is the first thing they go to whenever they try to insult somebody, especially if they're looking for free humiliation, is somebody is on drugs or somebody, usually a woman, doesn't have parts the way they should. They try to make some kind of insult on image, like saggy or extra skin or extra weight. Um, but what they don't understand is the insults that they pick are a direct reflection of how they feel about themselves. And on top of that, anyone with half a fucking brain can look at me and tell, honey, my skin is too expensive, far too expensive for me to consider being on drugs. You know how much fucking money I put into this bitch? I factored like just my just my lotion solution and my Accutane, and it after looking, because I use my lotion every fucking day, like every fucking day. And I have to buy a bottle of it a month. It costs $200 for one bottle, and I've been using it now for 9, no, right at 10 years now. It was 10 years on my birthday, on my birthday week. So, um, all that plus, my dermatology appointments and all the fucking money from that, and then the rest, like, let me explain something. Let me explain something. See this? Okay, makeup never touches this. Nothing ever touches this. See how clean and amazing and fucking gorgeous this is, right? Right? That's years in the making and a shit ton of money. So, anyone, like it even my medication even helped with like the scars I had from acne because I used to have not such good like I said, years in the making. So, anybody that looks at me and says that I'm on crack or something, obviously they don't know what a fucking crackhead looks like. Oh, paper. Because a chair, you can't have my chair. Animals, what are you talking about? Hi Roy, how are you? What are you up to, Lucifer? Bicep flex, not periphery. You know this user? David. Hi. How are you? Um, I didn't get back to you because my phone broke. I haven't had a phone for 5 days. But we're back on track now. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, legendary, I know. See, the majority of them, they fish for humiliation, but that's what the majority of trolls are in it for. I can tell you right now, though, my humiliation ain't cheap. And it's not cheap because I'm the best. So when you're the best at something, you don't do it for free. My motto is when you're the best, you charge times 3. Hi, Emil. Rampage. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it. You've been thinking about me. You fucking missed me, didn't you? I'm eating cookies. This is like my 6th one. And I put them in little cupcake things so I can put them in my air fryer. So it's quick. I'm beautiful in a scary way. Well, Emil, I feel like you should have just the right amount of balance. Because if you don't have just the right balance, like of good, bad, light, dark, whatever the fuck you want to call it, then you're not really gonna feel fulfilled. In fact, a lot of people, they get very complacent. So you can look at it like I keep you on your toes. What have you been up to, Rampage? Neil, thank you. I love them too. Absolutely love them. One of my uh, good boys got this one for me 2 weeks ago, I think, and I'm absolutely fucking in love with it. Ryan, you're from Michigan. I think you told me that before, Ryan, but I forgot. Thanks, Emil. Uh, Flip your age, and you're 25. Well, Brat, as long as you're not below 19, we're good. We're good. Thanks. I'm very fucking proud. It took 6 years, no, 7 years. It took 7 years working with specialists to find the right medication so that I was able to eat without dying. So I'm pretty proud of the 30 fucking pounds that I've gained. Thanks, Zeno. Stay free, live feral. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I mean, who would really want someone domesticated anyway? You you know how I'll be nice. Do you know how plain and uneventful life would be? But whenever you're with me, you always know it's gonna be a good time. Unless you fuck up, then it's probably not gonna be a good time. No, Corey, I will not. I know, Martin. You're welcome. Enjoying a couple days off work. Did you take some vacation time? What are you doing, Rampage? What are you doing with your time off? Can't post. See, excuse me. It's now telling me that it can't post all my comments from the other destinations. See, this is why I can never use a multi-streaming platform and be happy with it because it never gives me all my fucking shit. Like, why is it so fucking hard to create something that actually gives you notifications and fucking comments? Had some days to burn. Well, I mean, to get caught up is definitely a good spending of those days. Trav, thanks for the roses. Yes, I was in Ohio while you were in Florida. It was my good boy, my best boy, actually, my best boy's birthday. So I went to spend time with him. Like that. Like what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You don't even have a name. You're Dot. You're Dot with no profile picture. Hey, because you love my room. It always calls to you. Always calls to you because it knows exactly where you need to fucking be. How are you, Lucifer? What are you up to? Hi, Marson. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't speak whatever that is. You could do with some vitamin me. I know. I know. We could have made that set I was talking about. Oh yeah, I forgot had this other platform up. I ain't even been over there. I ain't even been over there. Oh. The trouble with having me as a vitamin, David, is that there's nothing in the world that comes close. So there's no supplement. I'm trying to get these sizes right, guys. Un momento, por favor. Un momento. Mm, mm, mm. Uh, uh. How many screens and platforms do you have up? Let me count them. 9. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. We on 9, baby. Hmm. What's the specifications in the man of your dreams? Um, I don't have a man of my dreams. Hell yeah, Rampage. You know what? I don't have a man of my dreams. I have a type. I have like key points for compatibility. The biggest thing that I look for in a mate is submission though. It's it's not for show. Like whenever I tell you guys shit like this, it's not me pretending or playing some kind of fucking role like these other motherfuckers out in the world. Um I'm not gonna say anything that's not fucking true, which is why some people's feelings get hurt. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie to somebody, and there's a lot of people out there. I've seen a lot of motherfucking models that lie to people, um, because they want to take their money or whatever, like almost like a con, right? Like they're feeding into something, making somebody believe some kind of shit. Um, I don't do that. See, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, and you're gonna beg for it. That's my type. So submissive, meek, flexible, a good communicator. I like somebody that communicates well because I over communicate so much so that it usually hurts people's feelings. But I mean, you never have to try to read my mind or figure out what's going on. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna fucking tell you. Don't matter where you want to hear it or not, I'm gonna fucking tell you. But you'll always know where we stand. Like I am 1,000 times transparent. I feel like I feel like I'm not doing justice to myself and to the person, um, if I'm not, right? So I take pride in transparency and honesty because I'm an investor. I don't make bad investments. If I invest in someone or something, you better damn sure believe I've considered every fucking possible situation, thought. I went through the whole 9 yards. I also do not like date people unless I've known them for years, like years. I have to I've really only dated people that were my best friend. Like they were my best friend first and then they were my mate because I'm extremely particular over mates. I'm very very flexible, open and uh, I want to say best word would be like um compassionate, understanding. So I am not in any fashion jealous or overbearing or like I'm going to stand over you and you know what I mean? I'm very much I'm going to tell you what I want. You're either going to be that or you're not going to be that. And if you don't put in the effort, then we don't need to be there anyway. I'm not going to fight and argue with somebody. I'm not going to baby somebody and make sure they do everything they need to do exactly when the fuck they need to do it in the manner that I told them to do it because we're grown ass motherfucking people. If you can't commit, put in the work, I don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. Because obviously, if it was a priority, right? If the relationship was a priority, those things would be done. Um, So most people, whenever they date me, they don't know what to do with themselves because I am the opposite of what everyone else is. Um, I give people so much freedom that they usually hang themselves. They usually fuck up so bad because it's one of those self-fulfilling prophecies, right? They get uncomfortable because of the freedoms that they have that they didn't have before. They get I guess, unsteady when it comes to, um, communication because they're not used to that. So it's like they feel almost threatened because whenever you talk to somebody and you give an information that they're not used to having, like, "I don't like this. Stop doing that shit because there's gonna be a fucking problem if you don't." They automatically think you know that there's gonna be some kinda crazy, terrible shit happen. That's not what conversations have to be. Like, everything doesn't have to be this violent, aggressive fight. Like, that's fucking dumb. That's child shit. I only date grown ass people for that reason. I like my motherfuckers grown. I like effort. I like somebody putting in the work as much as I do. Because I'm gonna tell you, if someone is fortunate enough for me to choose them to be my mate, you better believe they're gonna become a priority in my life. And it's gonna be one of those things that they better live for me like I live for them. I'm a lifetime domina. I don't do half measures, and I damn sure don't settle. So there's not necessarily a perfect man for me. I am pansexual. I don't give a fuck what kind of shit you got going on. What I care about is the way your heart sounds and your submission. Submissive mentally or in bed. I don't think you understand what you're I don't think you understand what you're saying, Emil. Um, Submissive mentally or in bed, that's what you're trying to say is, do I prefer someone to be submissive full time or only behind closed doors, right? That's what you're asking. Um, it depends on what you consider open submission. So for me, submission isn't what most people think it is because there's this stereotype, right? A lot of people think that if you are submissive to someone, especially if it's like um, a femdom kind of relationship, and say you're out at the grocery store or whatever, they automatically expect to be led around on a fucking leash or kneeling or some kind of shit. Um, Not all submission looks like that. Even though I know it's hard for some people to understand and take in. That's not what submission looks like. There are so many different ways that submission can be given. It's literally just an energy transfer. So it's not necessarily, oh, it's time for me to beat some ass, get on your knees. That's not what it is. Um, Someone who thinks that that's all submission is, they do not allow themselves to be vulnerable enough, and they do not have enough education to know what their role is. So they probably need to do some searching. And I'm going to tell you right now, anyone that tells you that they refuse to play one role or the other, and they just automatically picked one and said, "Oh, this is me. This is me. This is what I am," because society tells them that's what they are. Those people are the weekend submissives. Okay, those are the I'm going to try this on submissives. I don't It's not necessarily that I have a problem with those submissives, but I live in the open, right? Um, I I do not hide my shit from anyone or anything. It's one of those I take pride in who I am and what I am. And I live in the open because most people don't understand whenever you are behind a mask all the fucking time, it becomes exhausting. Um, And the majority of the time when people do that, they become someone that they don't even know. And then they end up having a midlife crisis when they're 30, 40, 50, 60 years old because they realize they never really knew themselves, that they were actually living a life for someone else and not themselves. So the reason I don't have an ideal man is because whenever you look at compatibility, if I'm compatible with whoever it is that I'm pursuing, I don't expect them to be a certain thing. I expect them to be themselves. And if they can't be themselves, then they don't need to be with me because I'm truth. I'm transparent. I'm honesty. I will stand toe to toe. I will fight any motherfucker over what's mine. But I expect that in return. So if someone is confused about who they are or what they are, they can approach me and talk to me about business shit, but they shouldn't approach me in the mindset of wanting to be my mate because, um, they're gonna fall short, and they're gonna fall short because they think that they have to be somebody or they have to be something for me to have an interest in them, which isn't true. Um, I feel like if everybody was honest with themselves and actually took the time to learn themselves and the person that they wanna be with, that there will be a lot less people with, all the trauma and the trauma bonding and all the bullshit that people carry over from toxic relationships. But they see somebody and they're like, "Oh, man, that's fucking hot," you know? Whether it's male, female, I don't give a fuck what you are, non-binary. I don't care if you got whatever you got going on. Um, the biggest reason relationships fail is the lack of communication and people trying to pretend to be something because they think that's what makes that person want them. And that sets the relationship up for failure starting out. So that's my take. Be your fucking self. And if I like you, I like you. Hell yeah, Rampage. Listen, you get me started on that shit, I'm gonna be here all fucking day explaining it because I feel like not enough people know. I feel like there's too much misinformation out there. There's too much lies and bullshit, and there's too many expectations that are not realistic. And it causes people to make very poor choices and grow in ways that they shouldn't be. It hinders them. It hinders them as a submissive, it hinders them as a human. Just like I can tell you that I've met, several doms that are like, "I would never be submissive. I would never do this. I would never do that." They're lying. What they mean to say is, something happened to them that made them prefer to not be submissive. It made them to not want to be vulnerable, right? It made them not want to give that portion of themselves to someone else because someone else could fuck it up. But that means they have trauma that they need to fucking fix, right? That means they need to work through their shit. Because anybody that refuses or hasn't experienced all of the roles, they can't tell you who the fuck they are. They can't. I can tell you, I met several people that got into BDSM just because they thought it's going to make them some money. You know how fucking sad that is? And you'll find that whenever you go searching for whatever it is, your dom, your submissive, what the fuck ever, you're going to find that there's a lot of people that just regurgitate what they see, what they hear. So you'll notice that I like to call them insta doms. You'll notice that a lot of those have the same style, and it's because they leech off of each other because they don't truly know who they are. They don't know what the fuck they are. And I'm not knocking anybody's journey, right? They need to fucking find themselves. But they should not be in charge of someone else. Does that make sense? Those people should not have someone else in a position of vulnerability because those people don't know what to do with it. That energy transfer, they don't know what to do with it, which means somebody's gonna get fucking hurt somehow. Thanks, Rampage. I told you, I am extremely passionate, I'm extremely fucking particular, and I have a fucking standard. And it's not just for everybody else, it's for myself too, which is why I don't sell myself short. It's why I will only have the best. Because if I'm gonna put the work in, I damn sure expect them to. Yeah, dog. I got you. I got you. Let me fix my chair. Let me fix my chair. So I can get over here and top a little bit. I might be able to use some vitamin U too, David. I can say my weekend wasn't long enough. I'm getting to you right now. Mm, mm, mm. It's earned in your specific dynamics. What are you talking about, Ghost? I missed whatever that was. Going to look hot when she's like 75. You better fucking believe it. You know what I'm going to look like when I'm 75? What I look like right now, honey. Because I age like wine. Don't be jealous. I paid a lot for my skin. I paid a lot for my shit. The only thing is, um, the modifications that I make, like my piercings and my tattoos, um, it's not something that I'm making for somebody else. It's for myself. So by the time I'm 75, they're going to be 19, 20, 25, 30, 40-year olds still drooling at not just the sight of me, but the thought of me. Let that play over in your head again, right? Let that play over in your head again. The one on the couch, that's chocolate. All the others are in their kennels sleeping. She's the only one out. She likes to think she's the runner, I guess. All that alpha submissiveness and independence is shining. Well, Ghost, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. um, it doesn't matter who the fuck you're talking to or talking about. There is some aspect of their life that there's some kind of submission involved. That doesn't mean that you're submissive to your mate. That doesn't mean that you're submissive to, your family, whatever. Um, but if you get a fucking job, if you show up for work, on a certain level, you have to submit to be able to do your job. Because if you're always doing stuff exactly like you want and you're not doing what you're told, right? You're not doing what your job description is, you're probably going to get fired, at least wrote up, which means you are vulnerable to losing your income if you do not submit. Okay? Okay? Let me explain that for the people that don't understand, that have this just power struggle in their head. Okay? Just because you think that you got some kind of, oh, I'm never submissive. That means you don't do your homework. That means you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That means you didn't do research. That means you don't understand energy transfer. That means you don't know yourself. So I find it ironic that people try to come and tell me about roles, considering, I actually majored in that shit. And sometimes I'll throw you guys a bone. Sometimes I'll throw you a bone. Just because I am an educator. I like for people to have the truth. I don't hide the truth. I don't put it in a fucking basket and be like, oh, I'm going to keep it for myself. Because I actually want the world to be a good fucking place. I want people to grow the fuck up. I want them to be the best version of themselves. Because if they ain't the best version of themselves, they're not going to be the best versions for their kids, for my kids, for the rest of the world, and for the evolution of fucking humankind. So I'll take the extra couple of minutes. Unless somebody's asking for free humiliation, and then I'm going to ignore them. Every now and then I'll give it free. You guys know, like 2 or 3 times maybe. 2 or 3 times maybe I have. Because, I mean, I know everybody's financial situation is not in a place where they are able to have my time. But that's also why I have free websites for that reason. Because unlike other people, I am 1000% the motherfucker that feels like those people deserve something too. Because whenever you come from the fucking bottom, you know what it feels like. David, you're not a fan of vanilla? Honestly, I don't even know how people uh how do I say it without I don't know how people finish. Like how does that work? If it's vanilla, how does that work? Like I don't know how it gives you what it needs to. I could never. I could never. You love everything about me, Zeno. Hi, Damien. A stunner. Oh, you know it. How are you? You don't substitute vitamins. You. Well, I've always been a completely natural, take it from the source kind of individual. You get it. Are the majority of your viewers lonely, unlaid men? No, actually, they're not. The majority of my submissives aren't either. I only have two submissives, like in my kennel. Not like I'm not counting like online people that don't have like a personal contact, right? I only have two submissives that don't have a significant other and have regular romantic time with them. Because believe it or not, I save marriages. Because see, sometimes there's things that you desire, like we were talking about just a moment ago. You know, the vanilla. Sometimes there's things that you desire that your partner isn't okay with, that you don't have an interest in, or maybe it's something that's too emotional based for them. Maybe it's something that's deeply rooted in some kind of trauma, and they just don't want to partake. Well, that doesn't mean that the other person should suffer, right? So that's the freedom I was talking about earlier. You remember the fucking rant I had just a moment ago? I see you, Miho. I am bitching right now. I'm also streaming on 9 platforms, so keep in mind whenever you tip for something, if it's something that is not PG-13, I will have to get it to you at a later time. Okay. You can add me on any social media, and I will be sure to get it to you. What'd you say? I hope you don't mind. I don't mind your smoking dog. And no, I've I did like customs and shit, but me personally, I do not enjoy it. Um, do. Lots of wisdom bombs. Always, Rampage, always. I hope you have a good night too. I mean, somebody's got to be fucking amazing and not let people believe all the fucking lies. You know, might as well be me. I ain't scared of confrontation. How are you, Romano? What are you doing? Doop, 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 doop. That's like half of TikTok. Cameron, I'm gonna say um that the individual that is saying that shit is trying to act like on some level the people that either interact or send me money, which I rather enjoy. Um, I won't be talking about the kinks and stuff that go along with all of that shit. But I'm gonna say that they want to think that they are better than the submissives that grovel at my feet. And if they're still here, I want to inform them that they're not. You see, when somebody knows themselves, when they are vulnerable enough to accept that part of them, doesn't mean that they're less than. It means they might have their shit a little figured out and you don't. Might want to take the time to learn yourself, bitch. Right, David? Right? That's how it should be. That's how it should be. No one, no one should feel like a relationship is completely one sided. There shouldn't be one person putting in a million times more effort than the other. Walk away from that shit. That's abuse. Walk away from that. Because at the end of the day, if you care about yourself, you need to know you deserve better. And if you don't think you deserve better, you need to go get therapy and get your shit fixed. Because the only people that think that they don't deserve better are people that make extremely bad choices, and then do this self-fulfilling prophecy that I was talking about earlier. Or they have so much fucking trauma from past events and environments that they're just so fucking beat down that they have trouble accepting good, which ultimately means they need to go fix their shit. And I'll tell you, if you don't love yourself, you damn sure don't need to be trying to love somebody else. That's going to be a fucking catastrophe. That's going to be volcanic. That's going to cause more pain to everyone involved. So they need to go fix their shit. Thanks, Razor. How are you? I'm running my motherfucking mouth. I haven't been on stream in like 5 days. 5 days. So we're just hanging out. And I'm bitching because these pretend to be men think they know what they are and who they are. Romano, just chatting with me. I'm glad. You're still a newbie, so you don't speak. You're still a newbie, so to speak. I don't know what stories you've been. Listen, I'm always fucking amazing. Anybody interacts with me, I'm good talking to them. The only time I get fucking annoyed or you have some kind of, I guess, there's an issue that arises that makes me look at shit in a different light is if somebody comes at me asking for free therapy, for free time, right? Because there's some people that like to open up a conversation and be like, "Oh, how's your day?" And then in 15 minutes be like, "Can you take your hair down and rub it against yourself or something?" No, I can't. I'm not able to. I'm not able to do that for you. And then, of course, they get business. And then they call me names because they tried to get free shit whenever they approached business, thinking that they could butter me up to get what they wanted. And first and foremost, whenever you're looking at my duties, my titles, first, before anything else, I'm a mother. First and foremost, I'm a mother. Second, I'm an investor. So if somebody is fucking with my money or fucking with my time, that means they're fucking with my first and foremost, which means I'm not going to be too kind because if someone wants my time, they'll appreciate it. And if somebody hangs around, say somebody maybe they got a minimum wage job, they can't afford any kind of shit cuz I'm going to tell you whenever you're looking at prices for therapy, it's not fucking cheap. It's not. But you're going to get what you pay for. Not with everybody, because I have seen a couple times where people did not get what they paid for. Um, but with me and anybody that I vouch for, if I vouch for somebody, you fucking know that it's fucking worth it. But those people, they don't have the fucking, I guess, financial standing to be able to indulge. If you want someone to enjoy you, like me, you come to chat every time you see me online and you talk to me. You develop rapport, mutual respect. You give to me because it's not always about money. But if it's business up front, that's what you're going to get. So if you know for a fact that you do not have the means for business up front, then you need to take the time to invest. I should see you on every fucking live I have, talking to me, asking me how I'm doing, asking me about my fucking farm, asking me where my life is going. Be fucking be fucking human. Be a good fucking human. Give a fuck. Because there's nothing that I enjoy more than effort. But see, people don't take the time to do that. You know what they do? They jump into a motherfucking room and they see that I'm fucking attractive. And they're like, oh, show me something. I'm not a motherfucking dancing chicken. I also do not take requests whenever I'm met with business and I'm not compensated. So if a motherfucker wants my time, they need to take the time to fucking invest. If they don't invest, they need to go elsewhere. Because anybody that spends 20 minutes in my room, they know that I'm not a huge fucking asshole. But I am a businesswoman. I spent a long time learning what I know. I spent a long time gathering information to be the best dominant I could be for myself, for anyone that comes into contact with me that is even pursuing the idea. So, hell fucking no, I'm not giving that for fucking free. I don't see anybody go down to a fucking grocery store, load their fucking cart full, and just walk out the motherfucking door with it and everybody be okay with it. You know why? Because it's a bartering system. You're trading the money that you work for those items. That's how bartering works. You trade something for something, regardless of what it is. It's the same fucking thing, even though people don't understand. It's the same fucking thing whenever you go and you try to talk to somebody that has a fucking small business, or maybe it's a fucking company, whatever, and you're asking for a free fucking handout. It's the same damn thing. Same damn thing. So those people that don't invest and they're in there for the quick, you know that that's not somebody I'm going to invest in because they ain't worth my fucking time. First and foremost, those people don't see me for what I am. I'm too fucking deep for them, which means they can go look at my other shit. They could go elsewhere to find the things that they want because this this closeness, this personal time that I spend on people, it's because I am taking the time, my time, I'm making a conscious choice to invest in those that I'm interested in. So I'm not interested in somebody that is a fucking beggar that thinks I should give them everything for fucking free because I didn't get my shit for free. You know, whenever I went to school, nobody paid for my fucking college. I had to pay for that shit myself. And whenever you look at investments for yourself, whenever you're thinking about kind of where you want to be, what you want to be, um, at no point are you going to look and be like, oh, well, looks like I'm going to give everything I have to this person that doesn't give a fuck about me. Because eventually, even if you say you stay in a relationship that you don't need to be in, maybe, you know, like a domestic issue kind of situation, um, ultimately, something's got to give. Somewhere, something has to give. Um, for me, I see it as if you want me to invest in you, you have to invest in me. Other than that, just keep your fucking fingers to yourself or your fucking neck beard ass in your fucking basement and go on about your fucking day. Keep scrolling. Um, but the people that are truly there for art, for therapy, for the connection, they will stay. And that's who I'm there for. I couldn't give a fuck if I had two people. If I had two motherfucking people watching my shit, I would not give a fuck. And it's because those two motherfucking people give more than all the other motherfuckers combined. I like real. Give me real. I'm fucking amazing. How are you, boy? I'm over here throwing out some shit people don't want to hear. Nobody likes the truth. It's like a fucking razor blade. I'm getting caught up, getting caught up. You've been there, Romano? Yeah. No one should be given everything and then the other person not giving shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. My favorite color? That's hard. It's like a lot of shades of blue. If I had to pick one off the top of my head, turquoise. And then altogether though, I like blue, red, and the color not color black. Those are my favorite. Yeah. I mostly wear black though. Mostly. I still wear other shit, but mostly. What's yours? Nobody asks favorite color anymore. Okay, well, finish cooking a pizza, but I will say you talk in a loop. Um, it's less like a conversation, more like you talking empty ideas. Talking empty ideas. What do you mean talking empty ideas? How does anything I say become an empty idea? Like that makes no sense. Because the shit that I say um has not only science behind it, but it's how you become successful. But I mean, if you haven't done that research for yourself and you don't know that, you could probably be intimidated by what I'm saying, which is normal. That's normal. Oftentimes, whenever you have a conversation with a child, whenever they don't understand and they get emotional, they get aggressive. So I'm going to say that's what's happening here. So go eat your pizza that you made because that's probably one of your problems. Hi, Rocky. Submission can be mentally. Um, yeah, submission it entails a lot, a lot. Real talk. Well, at least you're looking. What? What does that mean? I want to serve a mistress. What? Okay, cool, cool, Michael, cool. I'm fucking amazing, Razor. How are you? Definitely a two-way street. 150 fucking percent. So you must have done well in psychology. Oh, I might like you. I majored in psychology. I'm actually a therapist. Why do people in Greece wake up tired? I don't know. Maybe they didn't fucking eat. Eat some protein before you go to bed. Get your metabolism started. Don't eat all that heavy shit. You'll wake up fucking not feeling good. Eat you a little bit of protein before you go to bed. It will activate your metabolism. And whenever it activates your metabolism, whenever you get up, you'll be a little hungry and you'll be ready for the fucking day. Just make sure you get some sleep. I have a problem with the sleep part because I don't like sleep. Like I force myself to, but I feel like it's useless. I feel like I could be productive somewhere else. Don't funny. You funny. You funny. Uh, uh, uh. You don't have to say it a million times, Russell. I'll get to it, man. I'll get to it. You want to transfer love energy? Um, I can say that's a common desire there. Fire. Body art. Thanks, Eden. Do you have art yourself? Hi, Mo. My day's fucking amazing. How's yours? Uh, uh, uh. Fucking amazing. DF, I am not a granny yet. Thankfully. Thankfully. Um, can't say that'll be the same in like maybe, 4 or 5 years because I do have teenagers. I'm just hoping that we can hold out because that's a mess I'm not ready for. Do you ever come to Michigan? Um, Ryan, I only do FMTYs to Michigan just because I don't have any consistent pets over there. So I don't travel there. Mm, 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 mm. You don't look at the chat very often. You should look more at the chat. No offense, you're for real crazy. Um, first of all, I do look at my chats. Thanks, Soup, for enjoying my fucking stream. Let's see, we got a good toy as well. Hi, Will. How are you guys tonight? Anything exciting happening? You can tell me how submissive you are. Start the conversation out right. I do look at my chats. I have 9 chats that I'm looking at regularly. See? Um, the thing is, whenever someone else can't multitask as well, and then they don't pay attention enough to know what the fuck is going on. They think they know what the fuck they're talking about, and they don't. And then, your second, how do you stay so healthy as a vegetarian? I'm not a vegetarian. Who said I was a vegetarian? I love the meat. I haven't been able to eat red meat in 10 years, though. I am allergic. I can now eat a lot of other stuff, though. Thankful for my fucking medication. And I'm damn proud of the weight that I've put on. I've been working on it now for years. I'm gonna tell you, I am now back up to the weight I was in high school, and I'm damn proud of it. Damn proud of it. Yikes. What's that mean? Shit. You lost? Oh, no. You're one of those humiliation fetish beggars. How many coins you got in your cup? Do one of you? Oh, yeah, he did. Well, that's actually in my top 5 shit. Like, literally in my top 5. Like, I will not date someone that doesn't enjoy that. Because I know what I like. So, I mean, he's on the right track. It just that ain't gonna happen here. Mm, mm, mm. Ah, soup, man. So I'm on 9 platforms, right? And, I have to be PG-13 on all of them but this one. So, I can't be giving you instructions like that. I can make you a video, though. I'm gonna tell you, typically, my clips are $20 a minute. So, obviously, those tokens do not equal up to my rate. But, since, of course, I'm streaming on all of the platforms, I am compensating people since I can't give them live what they purchase if, they purchase it before I get to them. So, I will definitely send you something amazing. But you need to message me on, social media so I can get it to you. And it's not pre-made shit either. All my shit is tailored. It's fucking amazing, Mo. How are you? Most men claim dom to try to pass off their abuse. They have no aftercare or emotion involved. See, David, this is why I like you. This is why I like you. This is also why I flirt with you, because I like you. Uh, uh, uh. Thanks, Mo. How are you? What did you miss, Richard? Oh, what do you mean, what did you miss? Everything. Hi, Taz from Ireland. How are you? You in the wrong room. That's too bad, shit. That's too bad. I'm definitely a booty kind of lady. I can tell you right now, I know spots you don't know exist. Hi, Torment. Thanks. Hi, Sentenced. Halloween is every motherfucking day for me, okay? I love Halloween. I freaking love Halloween. You guys remember that little girl? Oh man, that cracked me the fuck up. That was one of my favorite clips on the internet for the longest time. What's the worst thing I could say? Things are better if I stay. Why? What are you even talking about? What are you even talking about? Just got here, no idea what's going on. You like to share dad jokes. Cool. Torment, respectable women, always. Leap, thanks. I love them too. Hi, Caesar. How's Venezuela doing? Is it treating you well? Thanks, Reaper. I always enjoy when you stop in. Happy Thursday, Kenny. Ooh. Enjoy your banana split. I hope you do too. Oh, Zeno, you stick around. Stick around. I'm all about teaching. I am eating a cookie. Well, actually, this is my 7th cookie. I'm eating a pack of cookies. Hi, Jack. Are you a narcissist, Naz? Depends. I could say yes. Um, because the majority of people that look at all of me would consider me that. Hi, Rex. Yes, I do, Rex. allmylinks.com/Queen Frostbitten, and you'll find it. Soup. Mm. There's a good fucking toy. You're going to amuse me, aren't you? I'm fucking amazing, Steady. How are you? Thanks for the roses, Steady. I'm glad you came. That's right, David. That's right. 100%. Torment, you fucking know it. Hi, Steve. Of course I fucking do. I need to borrow some. Steve. Hi, Anarchy Nation. So, Soup, tell me about yourself. What kind of boy are you? How's it going? I'm stuck in a hospital. Oof, that's fucking rough, man. Hopefully, whatever's going on, it mends and you don't have any fucking issues out of it going forward. Anarchy. What just happened? Oak. You ain't gay anymore? Holy shit. Listen, honey. Just because you're attracted to me don't mean you ain't gay. You know, that's the thing, right? Because I'm masculine and very forward, so I confuse people. That's okay though. I like it all. I like it all. Then, what do you mean? We're talking about life, man. We're talking about life. What do I want to know? Soup. I want to know what kind of boy you are. I want to know what you like and why you like it. I'm fucking amazing, Mike. How are you? How are you? Thanks forever. I like it too. No, 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 no. Now, why you resort to putting him down? Putting who down? I'm going to tell you right now before you say anything else. Boot liquor. I already know that you are into humiliation by your name. Okay. And it also tells me that with the comments that you've already started out, since this is your first comment in the room, that you're trying to press my button so you get free shit, and that's not going to happen. Um, I've not met my goal today, so since I haven't met my goal, there's no free humiliation. Hi, Corey. How are you? Zachary, you're bored. What do you mean you're bored? Boredom is a choice. That's a big question. I know. I know, Soup. I have to decide if we're compatible, if I like playing with you. So I need to know what makes you a good bitch. I need to know if I would enjoy playing with you. You sleep at Broken Sessions. You are a beautiful woman. Wow. Thanks, Corey. Working on some Wednesday shoes. Oh, I want to fucking see them. I fucking love Wednesday. Am I okay? Rooster, I'm fucking amazing. I'm fucking amazing. Thanks, Josh, for the roses. I'm fucking amazing, Jane. Do you make art? Hell yeah, I do. I make all kinds of art. All kinds of art. Who's a boy? We're talking about Cheddar. Hmm. So you're a pleaser. What kind of attention? Tell me about your kink interests. Well, hello, hello. You'll be happy you followed. Unless you're an insecure, narcissistic asshole, then you're going to feel the need to become volatile because you don't feel like you're getting what you need. Talking about soup. Yeah, I'm waiting for soup. Acknowledgement. Well, there's a whole lot that goes into that soup. But by the information you're giving me so far, it feels like you're not into humiliation. You enjoy encouragement. Does that sound accurate? Thanks, positive. I love your style. Tats are badass. Thanks, soul. Do you have tattoos as well? Trying to catch me and support me. I noticed, steady. I noticed. My phone broke. Soup says I am correct. It's because I'm good at what I do. Soup. So, as a good boy that enjoys encouragement, do you like directions? or do you like mutual play? Because your make others feel good can go in many different paths. You're curious about my favorite tattoo soul? All of my tattoos are my favorite. I plan them all out for years before I get them. So there's not one that means more than the other because um, my tattoos are my story. Hi, Smoke. Robert, I hope your day gets fucking better. Um, you wrecked your motorcycle, broke both of your legs, and ripped half of your face off. Well, I'm going to tell you that as terrible as that is, some people don't walk away. Some people don't get to ride away. Some people aren't carried away. Um, so it's a terrible, terrible situation. And I hope you heal well. But remember, you are going to heal. You did make it. Thanks, Kosher. Kevin, who sounds childish. Torment a true learning experience. For sure. You're not sure, to be honest. You sound like a new toy, Soup. Is that what you're telling me? That you're a new boy? That you're still figuring yourself out? Hmm. It feels like in the majority of the interactions you have, it's probably not in rooms like mine. So I can say that it's good that you started out with the best. But I also want to let you know that don't expect the best from everyone. Now, when you're finding yourself, take the time to understand that you want to explore. Because if you're telling yourself that you don't like something before you try it, then you're going to hinder your growth and the search for yourself. So take the time. I could say that one of my biggest interests, which isn't vanilla, but I guess some people could potentially consider it that because it's so common with intimacy, is the mouth. I have an extreme, it's not even a fixation, it's very extreme. Um, so that's one reason, if you pay attention, a lot of the things I say are featured around somebody having their mouth touching me. Um, you'll notice whenever you look back that certain things start kind of at a younger age and then you build on them. So, even with you being a new boy, there's going to be something you knew you were attracted to. Do you watch any kind of content? What direction do you usually find yourself in? Nope. If you did, I haven't seen them. Kosher, I get paid for that. I love any kind of art. Nothing much beyond vanilla. What's vanilla to you, Soup? You know, whenever I was younger, I thought like I started out so deep in the community that it was like, um, I didn't really know what vanilla was. Like I thought what I liked was normal, right? Um, I found out that it was not. But the reason I say that is because perception is key. So what's vanilla to one person might not be to the other. It's just like a general term. So to you, what's vanilla? I need to know these things. You do freestyle abstract. Nice, Kevin. I started out drawing when I was like 8. Um, loved to fucking draw. I remember trying to draw everything, like all kinds of fucking farm animals, trees. Um, what else did I start out with? Seashells. Mm. Soup. Do you stick with those because that's the only thing that you're interested in? Or is it because of potential complications? Are you scared? Danny, you're having a rough night? Why? Hi, Monster. Monstart. Monstart. Is it bad? I enjoy your wisdom. Jack, I feel like anyone that doesn't enjoy wisdom, there's no hope for growth in them. And I feel like if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Now, keep in mind, you can always learn something from everyone, right? There's always something that you can learn from someone else, even a child, right? Because people have different experiences, different knowledge. So you should never stop being meek. Always strive for that. You wouldn't say that you're scared. So, what's your favorite part of a woman? Soup. Torment. You have no idea. That's why I'm the best. I can make you feel like there's no one else on the planet. I can make you feel like there's nothing in the world in whatever moment I have with you. That's how lost and found all at the same time you can be. Another hard question. Well, I like hard shit soup. If it's not hard, I don't want it. Him. Which do you enjoy more, though? I do steady. Hi, Frank. Am I reading other chats? Yes. I go back and forth. Good morning, Michael. How are you? Robert. Hi, buddy. Can't rain all the time. Wouldn't say that to anyone in Seattle. I'm fucking amazing. How are you, fan? What you up to, Wolf? How's your night? Thanks, Bear, for the roses. You look just like my brother. Well, I'll tell you, you got some good damn genetics then. Fuck. Some damn good genetics. I'm gonna tell you. He looks like me. He ain't gonna have no fucking problem making sure he stays empty. Thanks, Bear. I'm glad you stopped in. Torment, I don't do that for free. Hi, Michael. That's right, Zero. I have your attention, Squeeze. Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, Slade. What's for dinner? I'm eating cookies and fruit leathers as a snack. What are you having? So soup. Tell me, whenever you go into someone's room, what makes you want to be there? Do you just see something that you're attracted to and go into the room? Or do you go sit in the room for a moment and see if there's some kind of interest beyond that first picture you seen? Thanks, baby girl. Hi, Tick. Double cheeseburgers. I can't eat cheeseburgers, Slade. I wish. Hi, dog. There's a lot of things up. There's a lot of things up. You stay to see if there will be interaction. You sound like you enjoy a lot of attention. A lot of attention. I won't go into depth. Why? But I am very big on being attention oriented in all of my rooms. To those that deserve it, of course. Some of my comments were filtered to protect the community's experience. I don't know who typed whatever it was, but I didn't get to see it. The world is a hellscape. Well, let me tell you, when it comes to life experiences, even though you may not have the best fucking hand, you can decide to make choices that lead to a better one. Biz, I don't talk shop for free. Hi, Og. How are you? What you doing? What you doing? Yeah, I'm just getting back on, Nick. My phone broke. I haven't had a phone since hell fucking yeah. I haven't had a phone since the weekend. Actually, I think I was talking to you when it broke. No, it broke right after. Yeah, I dropped it on the sidewalk and it shattered like completely. Like the whole screen was not usable. I'm gonna tell you the last 3 phones that I've had, I have dropped more than anything in my entire life. Before that, I'd never dropped my phone once, any of my phones. But the last 3, it's been, ugh, terrible. So, thankfully, I have well, Nick, I have multiple phones fuck up in a row, so I was like, "Well, I'm gonna wait to see if this one works properly before I spend all this money." I broke it before. I broke it before I was able to get a case. So, I did have a screen protector, but a case. Oh, see, I live in the middle of fucking nowhere, so everything has to be shipped to me anyway, and it takes forever. But you already know this. You know I live in the middle of the fucking forest. I'm a motherfucking fairy. You should. You bought it. I was telling everyone how I had a good boy that bought it for me last week. Hi, Dawn. Uh, uh, uh. You just cut off your parents last week. Also, what's your page about? My page is about my motherfucking life, Luffy. We're everywhere up in this bitch because I'm everywhere. I strive to be the best at whatever I am in that moment. So, depends on where the wind blows me or if I have someone under my desk blowing me. All depends. There's a lot of factors. A lot of factors. I can tell you ultimately that it is about me living in the open. I hope you have a good night, Nick. And I'm transferring all of my contacts over. Whenever I do, I will text you. Good night, little man. Uh, uh, uh. I know, Alex. It's been like 5 days or something since I streamed. I broke my phone and I've been in Ohio, so I didn't have access to anything. I'm fucking amazing. How are you, Alex? You miss the sound of crickets at night, Brian? Listen, I live in the middle of the forest, like literally the middle of the forest. So, um, you're probably gonna hear that in the background a lot. I also have a giant ass pond literally right on the other side of my office wall. It's like, I'm just gonna say like a football field. Like it's like as big as a football field. So that'll give you kind of rough idea of how big it is. So there's a lot of wildlife that lives around it and in it. How are you, Suck Lover? And I did see your tip there, Soup. So whenever you go to the regular vanilla pages, what do you usually tip for? Sock lover, I am glad you are well. I'm fucking amazing. I just took off the socks that you bought me just a minute ago. You missed it. They're so comfy. So comfy. I love them. Love. You just tip for cam to cam. What do you do within cam to cam though? Sounds like you like a lot of mutual play. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like you're a pretty consistent boy. Sock lover. Me too. I love my socks. I can say that I feel like since we do share a birthday, um, our next birthday, we need to look at you actually being under my desk, not just talking about being under my desk. Depends on what the viewer wants to see. So you looking good. Um, PM is not 10 tokens. That's a tax. Go find that in my menu. And then I'll PM you. I know. I know it would be great. Hi, Dubin. I'm glad. I fucking love them too. Fucking love them. Your kind of woman, Dawn. I see you. Your dream is to travel the country. Where do you want to travel to? You might fall asleep. It's because my voice is very soothing, steady. I have people that literally purchase audios of me talking so they can condition themselves and sleep. I've had great success with it. It helps a lot of people. Some of them I even just read to them like a book. Like they pick a book and I read it. Doing all right. Ah, Alex, I miss being live. I need the consistency. Eddie's in Cleveland. Well, I will take the Farmin' Crickets. Feel like I'm better there. Feel like I love it more there. Soup on days that I don't stream on my other platforms, I can definitely guide you, but I can't right now. PG-13 doesn't allow that. Muscles, you fucking know it. Banks, am I easy? Let me ask you a question, and then I'll answer that question for you. How many romantic partners have you been intimate with? Like not just like fetish stuff, but like full-blown intimacy, as in, satisfaction with genitalia. Give me your body count. I'm fucking amazing, Lee. How are you? Hi, Justin. Thanks, Lee. I hope you do too. Frosty Audio. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, you better believe it. Damn straight. Arkansas? No, I'm in Kentucky. I have exactly 3 questions. How did you sleep? Um, on my right side. Hi, Sammy. Are you a kinky dom? Uh, what? You know, if you approach a dom and you ask them that question, I will definitely be happy to play with you next time. Well, he left the room because he didn't want to hear my answer, right? There is no such thing as a fucking vanilla dom. There is no such thing. There is some confusion, okay? Because somehow in today's motherfucking society, they think that somebody being a bratty bitch is a dom. Like you don't work for your fucking money, you don't put any effort in. You're just a bratty entitled bitch that expects money. I'll start out by saying that anyone that is a dom, a true dom, they're gonna have they're gonna have some kind of kink related something in their life. Now there's different levels, right? Like different rabbit holes, but now anybody that tells you they are a fucking vanilla dom, that means they don't want to work for their money, honey. That means they don't want to put effort in. That means they want to be your little bratty, bitchy partner. You do all the work and they want to be a fucking leech. Okay? That's not a vanilla dom. Even though they claim that's what a vanilla dom is. That's not a motherfucking dom. That's a fucking child. That's what that is. Okay? Okay? I remember the first time I heard fucking vanilla dom. You know how fucking stupid that is? Like, that is literally completely counterproductive. That makes no sense. None. Ugh. Dangerous. Oof. You know it, Lynn? Pretty sure they coined the term danger because of my eyes. No, I'm not talking about vanilla pizza. I'm talking about bitches that have everything handed to them. That's not a dom. I don't care who makes a fucking claim. You got some nice features. Thanks, Dubin. You can thank my parents. They had some pretty decent genetics. The deck, I need to get back to work on it, Sock Lover, because I still have a lot that I need to do. Hi, ACM. I think I saw something on your. No, you didn't, because I took my tongue rings out. My tongue was pierced twice, but I took those out. Hi. Thoughts on Latinas? What, that is a very broad statement. I don't know what to fucking tell you. I don't think about that shit. Thoughts on goth chicks? Again, I don't think about that. I can tell you I'm goth. Favorite adult star? Me. Me. Hands down. Me. All day. Every day. All day. Every day. Highly in Detroit. Oh, you don't count them. Who cares? Well, if you don't count them, then why are you asking people if they're easy? That sounds a little fishy. A little fishy. Sammy, you too? What do you mean? Lee, can I join you? As request. You mean can you be a speaker in my room? Is that what you're asking? Sammy, you're in Somerset? Nice, nice. That's like 2 hours from me. Yeah, this is my homeless look, Alex. I was explaining to everyone earlier that if I look like this, homeless, imagine what I look like when I try. I could collect your soul with a glance. Do I dominate people long term? Do you mean like, do I have submissives long term? Or do you mean do I play with people online long term? Like, are we talking in person? I always look flawless. It's because you're biased, suck lover. I know I do, but it's because you're biased, which gives you extra points. Mm, 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 mm. I go back in my chat. Looks like somebody shit themselves. Mm, 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 mm. Ah, Loker, I am all out of free submission for the day. Um, I'm not giving. I know you want to be my fucking toy and be my submissive. You want to have humiliation and be the good little bitch for me, but I'm all out of free humiliation. So you're gonna have to pay like everybody else, okay? Like everyone else. Mm, mm, mm. Keep drooling. Keep drooling. I'm still not gonna give you free humiliation. I can tell you that everyone else is very fortunate that you love my room so fucking much that you continue to watch and interact with me to let them know how much you love me. You better be careful, Loker. Oh, have you fallen in love? Queen, Listen, listen. I can tell you, in this current moment, you're definitely my favorite sock bitch. It's also because you've been here for 10 years. I'm a little biased myself, okay? You're looking for a long term. Well, I'm gonna tell you to make a good impression, the first thing you wanna do whenever you're looking to have a long-term relationship with someone, it is appreciate their time. So, remember that. We need to go kayaking for my birthday, sock lover. I wanna go in those, clear kayaks. Twisted. Frankie, what is this? The queendom. You entered the war room. Thanks, Lee. Twisted and crazy. Well, Twisted, I feel like the majority of people that don't conform are usually not liked very much. But those are my kind of people. Hi, Paul. You're broken. I'm broken. I'm not broken. Now, I did get bent a few times. Um, you know, all those curveballs and shit, but I'm definitely not broken. My shit, I looked at, figured out, and healed a long time ago. Good evening, Scotty. How are you? What kind of witchcraft? Well, I like to call it queen washing. Uh, uh, uh. Tell me more how you don't enjoy yourself. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, Loker. I'll give you a hint, okay? I'll give you a hint. Um, being a good boy, being a good little bitch for me, the only thing it's gonna do for you is cause frustration. You know what it's gonna do for me? Make me smile, spread my channel to everyone else, and let everyone know that you are actually a better boy than you want them to think. Sounds fun. It fucking better. We need to go hiking too. Go hiking. And of course, you're going to be on your knees many times. Then you're going to count out money for me as you lick my toes. But they know videos. Well, I'm glad you do, Twisted. You know, that's more than a lot of people can say. Supporting other people. I take pride in that shit. If someone has like a small business or if someone say they're an artist or whatever, um, I definitely support those that consistently support me. Like, I had um, one small time artist that's just now kind of getting out there. Um, I told them that I would make some stuff with them, make a some kind of art with them so that it can help their name. Because I fully fucking believe that people should have the opportunity for growth. I'm not one of those like dragons, like the billionaires that just hoard their fucking money and they think that somebody else having a penny means that they're going to lose their entire fortune. I want everyone happy and healthy because the happier and the healthier the environment, the more nourishing it is, which means I'm going to find more pleasure. And I am all about the pleasure. Woody, I don't know. I don't drink cider a whole lot. Ugh, ugh. Uh, you are so fine. Thanks, Alex. Oh, I will, Scotty. You just wait. I didn't say you did, Twisted. I sub. Just what are you talking about, Pooh? I'm on 9 platforms. You're gonna head back to sleep. Enjoy your sleep. I'll see you in the morning, suck lover. I have a long day, and if I end up wearing another pair of socks that you got me, I will be sending you something tasty. Good night, little man. Uh, red on the head. I was actually born with black hair. Just throwing that out there. And then my hair went from black to bright blonde, like um, right the blonde right before platinum. Like it wasn't white, but it was very, very, very light. And then over time, it slowly got darker, and then began to have a red tint. So I ultimately turned into a strawberry blonde. But I was born with black hair. Steady, yeah. My sock bitch has been with me for 10 years. I told you. I told you. I've been in the lifestyle a long time. I was in the lifestyle even before I went online. Yeah, and my little sock boy. He's always been a good one too. Hi, Tiny. I see you came correct. Well, half, I suppose, because I don't see you following my channel, which is an issue. And then, of course, you need to make yourself familiar with my tip menu. Oh, look at you. Mm, mm. Hold on, guys. Spin the wheel. Take your chance. Everything there is fucking delicious. I do want to go ahead and let you know that before you pick anything out of my list, I'm streaming on 9 platforms, and they are all PG-13 except this one. Okay, Tiny? I don't know why it's not working. It should be working. It's active. I literally have it active. It tells me it's active. Let me see if I can stop and restart it. Mm, 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 mm. You've salivated to my videos. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm gonna restart my app. Maybe that'll help. Let's go pick up the other one. Thought. I restarted them, so it should hopefully fix whatever is going on with them, Tiny. Now you can go have a gander. 10 damn years. I can say that the longest submissive that I had serving was 12 years. Um, so, and that's without a break in submission, right? Because I've had some that were like in my kennel for a time and then weren't and then came back. But the only reason that they left and came back, it wasn't because they did something wrong. Let me throw that out there because I don't do the whole second chance bullshit. Um, but the reason they were allowed back is because they had a particular situation that was kind of sensitive. It was in relation to their significant other. So as long as somebody communicates with me, I don't have a problem with that. In my fan club. Hi, Tattoo. The chosen one, Mario. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Hi, Georgie. That's not gonna happen. You can go to my other stuff though. You're more than welcome to go there and look for it. You know, where it's actually allowed. Mm, mm, mm. I like you, City. Flaming. If I am on the other platforms, ooh, Tiny, you found your taxes. I think maybe I might like you. We'll see. Of course, of course. If I have someone on my other streams that I can't share on my PG-13 ones, and they compensate me enough, I close down all my other streams, and then I only spend time on them. I'll see you next time, Alex. Enjoy your night. I'm glad you stopped by. I'm fucking amazing, Kat. How are you? Thanks, Sam. Little flowers. Hi, Texas. How's Houston treating you? Number 48. I see you, Kat. You like my posts. Good. You're welcome. My eyes, yes, they are blue. They change colors though. They're usually like blue or oh, I'm glad you joined my fan club. My eyes are usually blue or gray, but they change other colors too. My eyes do this weird thing where they if they're not all blue or all gray, like different shades of blue and gray. Then they turn into like an ice blue with gold flakes, and a gold ring around my pupil. Kind of like similar to hazel, but not hazel. My eyes are weird. I like them. I don't mind the weird. Thanks, Brian. Yeah. If you are into 5'7" guys with a pierced third leg, or just curious, um, Dave, third legs aren't my thing, honey. You would be more likely to get some kind of interest out of me with your mouth. So if that's all you're working with, we're not going to be compatible. Commanding. Oof. I am tiny, and I do. I have several tinies in my collection. I started the giantess journey, I want to say like 9 years ago. And I've had quite a few tinies, but I've only had two that I kept. They're my favorite little tinies. How long have you been a tiny? Squeeze. Is that so? Micro. Yeah. I know, tiny. I know. That's what I'm talking about. My favorite is my favorite is to drop them in my mouth or squish them with my cheeks. That's my favorite. Hottie. Hi, Gogza. What time is it here? It is 1:11 a.m. Rage. I shall answer. You can tempt me 15 tokens, and then you may. Such a good fucking tiny. Now send, little man. Mm, mm. I'm in Kentucky. You are so my type. You better not hold your breath on that one there, dogs. It's one of those situations where it's like, hold my beer. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. Tiny, that's so fucking small. It's not even micro. You should stop. trying to inflate your confidence because we both know that it's like a little scab. There is no damn way that it is even considered a micro. For a moment, I didn't even know what I was fucking looking at. And you gotta squint to fucking see the shit. It literally looks like a little fucking scab. It's even oozing like a scab. Yeah. Definitely gonna say someone lied to you. Someone lied to you. Because there's no fucking way. Like I've seen people with any belly button that have more than you. You know you're talented when you can open a Starburst with. This is kind of true. Kind of true. Thanks. I love my tattoos too. Magical. You have no idea. High five. Sweet. Oh, I'm just the right amount of sweet, sour, and bitter. I'm fucking amazing, Scott. Fucking amazing. You're welcome, Tiny. You're also welcome for your volcanic eruption. Now I'm getting off for the night. I just want to come say hi to you guys. I only had planned to be on an hour and I've been here for 2.5. That means you guys did your fucking job. I was entertained. That's the only time I stay. I don't like slow. I can't do slow. I don't know how anybody fucking sits and just is slow. Can't do that shit. It ain't me, baby. It ain't me. You think I'm a fun person to hang out with, group? Hi, Gustavo. I'm sweet sometimes. Sometimes. Ooh, Bitsy just made me twitch. You see, oh, mm, it's because you know that you're not a man, Tiny. Only men thrust. So I'm glad you know that. I have the motherfucking best, John. Motherfucking best. Um, now, Fitzy, where did you go? You are a good boy. Which is why you're going to be here tomorrow to be my fucking toy. Aren't you, Tiny? Well, Fitzy dropped some goodies for me and then left. Didn't even get time to get on his knees. I am glad you were a good boy, though. I ain't gonna be mad at you. I'm glad you were a good boy. My phone been acting up lately. Listen, I dropped mine. Mine completely fucking shattered. I had to get a new one. That's what took me so long to get back on track because I've been in Ohio, so I couldn't live stream with my equipment, and I shattered my phone completely. Shattered it. Like the cracks were so, and it had a screen protector on it. Okay, but the cracks were so fucking bad that whenever you push the button like you were going to, type in your PIN, like, it doesn't even take it. It, like, jumps all over the screen like everything's being touched at once. It was ridiculous. I was very annoyed. I'm not gonna call that number. Listen, you'll never need another drug again. I'll take the place of all of them, Sade. Hi, Mike. Bailey, you're not wearing my necklace. You still. You still. What do you enjoy? What do you mean, Gog? Sounds like fun. Depends on your perception. Have you ever um, Nick, I can explain something to you. Something that you probably wouldn't take the time to try to understand. But my family is literally well known for being Cherokee. It's documented. It's tested. There's many books about it. Don't think you are some kind of fucking geneticist because you're not. I have alone on my shelf over here 3 books that show my lineage. So don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. I would I would share some more information with you, but that would be me giving you free humiliation. And I'm not too giving tonight. So your bitch ass gonna have to pay for it like everybody else. Mm, mm, mm. You too, side. You want it, you're gonna have to pay for it. No freebies, bitch. Can I see you? No. That's why I said. I say you left. It tells me that you're not here. I even refreshed my list. It tells me you're not here. Could be the app though. The last time I streamed, like the last 3 days, um, it was doing weird shit, like weird shit. Ara, 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 ara. She was Cherokee too, then. I don't know why it won't post. I have no fucking idea. I seem cool. Thanks, Travis. Drunk your Cherokee and Creek. Nice, nice. I was kinda told whenever I was younger that I was Cherokee and Creek, but with all of my extensive research and all of the research that my family has done, I have yet to find it. I'm not saying it's not there, but I haven't been able to trace it yet. And I was able to go back to 1740, 1740 something. But I'm always continuing to look, like, I don't stop, you know what I mean? And I'm always looking for other resources, because I take all of the information that everybody else finds, and then I compare it to what I have, and then, there's actually genealogy centers, right? And then even with all of the information that I find, I take it back to the elders in my family and ask them, does it line up with, the information that they have? So, it's one of those things that I cover all my bases. I like the truth. I like facts. I want all the facts, you know? I love knowledge. You love watching on the other side. You fucking should. It's pretty spicy. Pretty spicy. Why? I was gifted genetically, Gog. Yeah, yeah. You'll be happy you followed, especially if you're extremely submissive. Does Debbie Who's Debbie? Who's Debbie? I don't know a Debbie. Well, I take that back. I do know a Debbie, but it's not gonna be the same Debbie. Now it says you followed my room. Oh, Nick is number 50 on my fan club. I'm glad you enjoy the queendom and you're now a part of it. Something so much bigger than yourself. You should be proud of yourself. Your granny had a family tree done. You just don't know where it is now. Um, some of that stuff can be hard to find. Jack, I literally have been doing extensive research on mine as far back as I can remember. Greg, what are you watching? You're watching Purpose. You're watching Purpose. Me, in case you didn't know. Thanks, Nick. I'm fucking amazing. How are you? Thanks, Brian. Well, I'm gonna tell you, Gendon, or Gendo, whatever the fuck your name is. I'm glad that you can trace your family back as far as you fucking want. Some of us didn't have the fucking option because some of us we were wiped off the fucking planet. They destroyed everything that we had that had documentation. So some of us had to fight for what we get. So I'm glad you can trace your shit wherever the fuck you can. But some of us don't have that luxury. Hi, Smokey. Crunchy is the only way. Hi, Brian. Hi, T. Roy. So far, I am in I think it's 1440s. I think on one side the 1440, and then the other side was 17. It was 1740 something. 1740 something. The 1740 was my dad's side. Gendo, they massacred Irish relatives. Um, I could see that. I could see that. I have a small percentage of Danish Scottish from my grandfather's side that came from his mother that married into the Cherokee. And then I have German Irish from the other side that married into the Cherokee. Um, that's why I have recessive traits that make me look like this. Rick, if you want to PM me, go to my fucking tip menu. What's your friend? So I'm gonna. You don't know where you're from, muted. I mean, if you look at populations today, I'm gonna say, what sexy that good thing? That doesn't even make any sense, Rick. That makes no fucking sense. It's like your fingers just fell on the keyboard and took the suggested words. Like that makes no fucking sense. What are your thoughts? Indians. I feel like the majority of people that want power try to erase the others and their history from the planet, Greg. That's what I feel. That's what I think. I feel like the victor gets to write history in the way they choose. So I feel like a lot of good people and a lot of good things, a lot of good environments and amazing traditions were wiped out because of greed, power struggle, and hatred. That's what I feel. I feel like too many people suffer for being different. No, I cannot see your messages. They're not showing up. Flaming. I don't know why. I see no messages now. I'm in Kentucky. You're adopted. There's someone trying to pass themselves off as you. What do you mean, Nick? Oh, look at the cute little puppy. Oh, it's so fucking cute. Ooh, I just want to squeeze it. It's a little corgi. Oof. What do you mean somebody's trying to pass themselves off as me, Nick? What are you talking about? There's gonna be like fake accounts of anybody that has any kind of following out there. The problem, the problem is most people don't do their research and then they get fucked over. That's one of the biggest reasons I go live. So, hi EQ. One of the biggest reasons I go live is to let people know that I am here. My platforms exist organically. It's not one of those things that somebody else is controlling my platforms. I want people to know that that I'm here and I care, and that I don't want them to be fucked over by people that are lazy fucks and have to leech off of someone else's name or empire or work. And I don't like that people that enjoy my company get fucked over because of those kind of people. So I like to go live on all of my platforms so that people know which one is mine. And I can 1000% guarantee you if an account messages you first, it's probably not the person that you think it is, especially if they're a Dom or in BDSM. The only exception to that is if it is a work related conversation. And I say that because there are times whenever I reach out in DMs to people for my podcast. But other than that, I'm not going to be going messaging other people first. Um, it's one of those I attract, I don't chase. I I give people the freedom to make choices for themselves. And I feel like if they can't make the correct choices on their own, the compatibility is probably not there. So I just like to explain to people, be smart and don't let somebody take your fucking money. Because instead of giving it away for nothing, you could literally enjoy something from me, which is actually worth the fucking money. Ever been to the UK? I have not. I have not. Cool, Gendo. Hmm. Do you have a diagram, Gendo? You want your chicks for free and your money for nothing. Just saying. Brent, that lets me know that we're not compatible. That lets me know that you don't have work ethic. It lets me know that you don't take pride in yourself or your work, which means you're not going to take pride in servitude, which ultimately means you're not going to be worth investing in. And that's not free humiliation. That's explaining to you that you determine your value. And right now you're saying you don't have any. Someone in the family was stolen or sold to a white man, Jack. Um, there were several people within my family that were stolen and sold. And crazy story, but there were also several people within the Eastern Band that literally they were stolen as kids, right? And then they were brought back. And then there was also Aggie. There was a mistake. She was mistakenly taken. So um, there were some white settlers, the Cornett family. There were some white settlers, and some Caucasian girl was stolen. I don't know why. There's a lot of different stories, but personally, I don't know which one is true. You know what I mean? Um, but anyway, um, they went to retrieve this Caucasian girl, and they saw Aggie. Her name was Aurora, her Cherokee name. And they seen her there too. Well, she was white passing, so they thought that she was somebody else that was like kidnapped or whatever. So they kidnapped her, thinking that they were saving her. So the story goes. Um, and she ended up being brought back to the settlers. Well, she was placed with Caucasian settlers. But whenever she had got a little bit older, she actually met and became a part of my tribe. So it was like she was stolen from hers, relocated, but the Cornett family, they were very close to my family. So it was like they kind of raised her for a time, and then whenever she came of age, she actually married into my family. So it was literally that's another reason that it tapers off as you go down and look at the lineage because after the one person that married into the Cherokee, everybody kept marrying back into the Cherokee. So it was like diminishing that amount of Danish Scottish. Well, by the time Aggie came along and she, George All, do you know George All, Jack? So, Chief of All, he was actually the one that married Aggie, and they had kids and stuff. He had other kids too. Some of them were documented, some of them not. But long story short, she was kidnapped from her her tribe by settlers. She was brought back, given to a family of Caucasian people, and they just happened to be close to the natives in the area. So she married into them and then continued the Cherokee lineage. But it was like, I just thought it was crazy because it's like, what are the odds, right? Because it's not like back then you could go just anywhere and find Cherokee because at this time everybody was being slaughtered or pushed, you know. So I thought it was one of those kind of like um, fate moments. You know what I mean? I feel like it's one of those fate moments. Globe. Listen, listen. It don't matter if I got a globe or a fucking pancake. It's gonna be hot as fuck. Cause let me tell you, pancakes are fucking tasty as hell. You put a little bit of syrup on those, and they even better. Don't be knocking this shit. Hi, Jack. Ah, ah, ah. Someone in my family. Geronimo is your great great grandfather. That's fucking cool. That's fucking cool, Flaming. Just 2 generations back? How old are you? I'm fucking amazing, Jack. How are you? Are you an Aries? No, I'm not. I'm a Gemini. I just want. Well, Gendo. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. I don't want to. I don't want to let you on. You're not. No, I don't co-host. It takes a lot for me to co-host. You could be better. You're heading into work. I feel that. I feel that in my soul, in my depths. There can only be one of you. This is true. This is true, Zeno. That's okay, DJ. I think most people would. How come you don't have a fan? You know a mohawk. What? What do you mean, how come I don't have a fan? First of all, I want to let you know that that's a stereotype. That's one of those things not all natives have mohawks. I just want to throw that out there first. Second, I do want to say that I do have a mohawk. It just happens to be 56 inches. So it does much better on top of my head. It's 143 here. Damn shades, they know. Usually a guy. What are you talking about? You just stopped in for the genealogy. Good. I love talking it up, you know. Thanks, drunken. Wasting their time. Whose time are you wasting? Hi, Norse. They try to, for sure, Brent. Oh, that's what you're talking about, scammers. Thanks, Ronnie. You've been working for mine. Humor. I do have humor. Mine just happens to be aggressive and dark. But aggressive and dark can be sexy too. It can be fun. You just have to make sure you don't end up on the wrong end. Yours, not yours. That accent talking about the Cherokee Nation always makes me happy. Yeah, Jack, I'm Appalachian. I I used to not speak the way I do now. It used to be far worse. I literally you could tell we are hill people. If I go around my family, say I spend a couple of days around them, it's way worse. Way worse. Because I have to talk like them for them to understand, you know. Hi to Hi Tiberius. Hi Simpson. No, I don't. Tattoo on my back right shoulder. This is my left, not my right. And this is a dogwood tree. Tattooed women matter. You better fucking believe it. Better fucking believe it. Hi, Potato J. I'm getting off for the night, guys. But I will be back tomorrow because I'm home now, not traveling. So make sure your life has fucking meaning and be here to talk to me. Okay? Okay? Because you know you need purpose. And we need to talk more about genealogy and how people need growth and happiness. And we're going to take over the fucking world. And you're either going to be a supporter or you're going to get the fuck out of my way. Because this train don't stop. I hope you have a good night too, Jack. We'll start in rotation. First, we'll start over here with my Streamlabs. I will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody that's on the bird app, the blue app, the purple app, the red app, the green app. That one's kind of like pink and yellow, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Be here or be square. Okay? Remember, stay hydrated and stay frosty. Bye, guys.